study and post demand of Frontier Nagaland State, a 3-member committee of Ministry of Home Affairs to visit state on December 16. Committee headed by A.K. Mishra to visit Eastern Nagaland along with other members of the committee. Inauguration of the newly constructed bridge over Doyang River at Liphanyan postponed due to unavoidable circumstances. NFHRCC informs final date to be notified at earliest after confirmation from CM's office. In view of third winter carnival in Mokokchung town, travel advisory with effect from December 14 to December 17. Rules to be obeyed with effect from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. during the period. Nearly 2 years after Doklam Indian-Chinese soldiers clashed near Tawang sector in Arunachal's border on December 9, 30 Indian personnel sustained minor injuries in LAC face-off. Commanders on both sides hold flag meeting to discuss the issue and restore tranquility. Marking 21st anniversary of 2001 Parliament House attack, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's several cabinet ministers, parliamentarians pay floral tributes to slain security personnel and victims in the Parliament premises. Vice President Dhankar, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and Sonia Gandhi also pays homage to valiant martyrs. Welcome to Nagaland TV. You're watching Nltv News now. I am Yashira and now the news in detail. A 3-member committee constituted by Home Ministry, headed by Advisor of Northeast A.K. Mishra, will be visiting Eastern Nagaland from December 16 to 18 to hold consultations and study the demand for Frontier Nagaland State by Eastern Nagaland People's Organization. Notably, other 2 members of the team include Joint Director, Intelligence Bureau, Dr. Mandeep Singh Tuli and MHA Director, Northeast Division, A.K. Thyaning. It is to be noted that during their visit, the team will hold a series of meetings with NPO and the talk team, including leaders of the 7 tribal bodies, Eastern Nagaland Women's Organization and Eastern Naga Students Federation. Nagaland Foothill Road Coordination Committee on Monday informed that the inauguration of the newly constructed bridge over Doyang River at Governor's Camp, Liphanyan, has been postponed due to unavoidable circumstances. Notably, Chief Minister Napurio was earlier scheduled to inaugurate the overbridge on December 14, 2022. The committee further informed that the final date would be notified at the earliest after confirmation from the Chief Minister's office. The Superintendent of Police of Mokokchung, in view of the third winter night carnival in Mokokchung town, issued an order advising traffic diversions and rules to be obeyed with effect from December 14 to 17, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. According to the directive, there will be no access from main police point to Post Office Junction, and all traffic heading from Rotary Junction to main police point will be detoured through Post Office Junction. Similarly, there will be no entry from Upper Salangtam Ward to main police point via Old Town Road, and only one-way entry will be maintained from main police point towards Old Town Hall Road. A proud moment for Nagaland as Lily Hasnu, who recently represented India in the 13th World Bodybuilding and Physique Sports Championship 2022, where she succeeded to bring laurels for the state and country with her strong body and physique. The championship took place in Thailand, Phuket from December 6 to December 12, where she landed in the 5th position under the women's model physique up to 155 centimeters. For her outstanding accomplishment, she was awarded with a certificate and a trophy after the competition. On asking about her experience, she expressed her contentment for making Nagaland proud and further encouraged women to believe in themselves and to work hard in any field.
So it was a great experience because World Championship was it, so obviously do tough tayo. So maybe do karne bishi prepare krushe. Because ini to jago na pare na man world laga so best athlete kan ayase. So maybe bishi hard work krushe. So actually bodybuilding idon nido dahan kiman jon tagilibi top 5 te merit kuna di dia na. first, second, third to medals day. Will be fourth and fifth to takan trophies and certificates day. तो दिवाने तो अमीला कैटेगरी दी भी था किसे माइकियन बिशी तो सब के आउट करी करना मोइकला इंडिया रा मोइकला बच्ची शे और ना दूसरा कंट्री हम लोग compete करिशे तो ना तो 5 ते फाइनल राउंड दे 5th पोजीशन दे शे दस यार दुख तो मूवी बिशी करिशे दिवाने ठीक है ऐसे मोइ खुशी ऐसे 5th पाबी ना मानो तो भाभी वो 5th पाइगना भी कि नहीं कि बात था कि वो मानो वाली भी मोइ गाने तो 5th भी बिशी खुशी ऐसे because only athlete खाने बुझियो ना तो struggle तो किना था कि इंडिया बड़ा तो like सब state पर था कि शेली particularly north east पर तो मणिपुर ला 4टा असम लगा 3टा सिक्किम ला 2टा और नागालैंड बड़ा तो मोइकला था कि शे नहीं गाना और all totals around 80 athlete था कि शे ना कि सब different categories थे ना इंगा था कि আমি বেশি women খান কে না মাইকিয়ান কে encourage করো মন যাছে নয় ইটু ফিল দিবি নয় তান কি ফিল দিবি লিবি না এনে মহান মন দি না কনসিস্টেন্ট থাকি সেগুলে তো এনে অ্যাচিভ করো পারো কিলে গলে মই বি ইদু আন্দ মই গানি বি নিউ আছে মই বি বেশি ইতা তো মই বি বেশি এজ হইছে তো মই বি ইদু আজিকালি হে এনিকা অ্যাচিভমেন্ট খান মই বেশি লেট পৰাই স্টার্ট কৰিছে তো মই ভাবে না অলপ আগে বৰা কি করলে সে অলপ আগিব করিলে ভাল আছে এনে ভাবে তো মই এনে সব মাইকিয়ান গীতে কব এনে নিজৰ কাৰণে অলপ টাইম ওলাবি নিজৰ কাৰণে বি ভাবিব লাগে না খালি 4 walls ভিতৰতে বহি না এডান ঘৰ লগা হয় দুই চাব লাগে বুলি
The State Health Department of Arunachal Pradesh launched the second phase of the Medicine from Sky program in Lower Subansiri district on Monday. In the MFT program, a drone is used to drop off medicines for emergency use along with vaccines and blood samples to areas which are harder to reach by roads. The preliminary launch was flagged off by the State Health Minister Alol Debang, whereas Agriculture Minister Tage Taki was also present. Furthermore, the drone service has been developed by Gurugram-based Tech Eagle in collaboration with World Economic Forum as well as state government. Notably, Meghalaya unveiled the first drone delivery hub and network in Asia earlier on December 6, where a vertiplane drone took 36 minutes to deliver a 1.5 kg of medicines to a primary health center. The first such incident since the deadly clash between the two neighbors in June 2020, the Indian and the Chinese troops faced off in Arunachal Pradesh's Tawang along the line of actual control on December 9, which led to minor injuries on both sides. The Indian Army on Monday evening informed that the clash occurred at Yangtze, whereby around 30 Indian soldiers and a much higher number of the Chinese side reportedly were injured. The Army, in a statement after reports of the incident surfaced, stated that on December 9, People's Liberation Army troops contacted the LAC in Tawang sector, which was contested by own troops in a firm and resolute manner, and further stated that both sides immediately disengaged from the area. Meanwhile, the injured Army Jawans during the face-off have been brought back to Army Hospital in Assam's Guwahati for treatment. Reacting to the incident, Arunachal East MP and Bharatiya Janata Party leader Tapir Gao on Tuesday said that more Chinese soldiers were injured during the clash with Indian troops.
देखिए, अब जैसे खबर मिला है, मुझे भी खबर ये मिला है कि 9 दिसंबर को अरुणाचल प्रदेश के तवांग तांगसे 1 में ये मैगमोहन लाइन में पीएलए और इंडियन आर्मी के साथ इंसिडेंट हुआ और इस इंसिडेंट में बोथ साइड में इंजर हुआ। अपना इंडियन आर्मी में भी बहुत लोगों को इंजर हुआ, लेकिन सेना में मेजर इंजर हुआ। ये हमको भी खबर दिल्ली में बैठ के मिल रहा है। मुझे ये कहना है कि ये मैकमोहन लाइन में ये बार बार इंसिडेंट होना इंडिया और सेना का रिश्ता के लिए भी खराब है और साथ में आई पर्सनली कंडेम द एक्ट ऑफ पीएलए। पीएलए ने जो काम किया ये बहुत गलत है, क्योंकि हमारा इंडियन सोल्जर्स बॉर्डर में 1 इंच भी हम नहीं सरेंगे और सेना जितना भी कोशिश करेंगे हमारा इंडियन आर्मी इसका जवाब देंगे। इसलिए हमारा जो रिलायबल सोर्सेस से जो खबर मिले हैं, तो इंडियन आर्मी एंड आईटीबीपी सारा सब वहाँ जुड़ गए हैं और अभी माहौल अच्छा है। जो इंसिडेंट हुआ 9 तारीख को, फिर भी सिचुएशन शांति है और वहाँ सुनने को मिला है कि फ्लैग मीटिंग भी हुआ है आपस में, तो सिचुएशन अभी ठीक है। देखिए, अब जैसे खबर मिला है, मुझे भी खबर ये मिला है कि 9 दिसंबर
After the recent clashes between Indian and Chinese troops along the contested line of actual control last week, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh addressed the Parliament on Tuesday on clash which occurred in Arunachal Pradesh. Notably, several opposition leaders, including those from the Aam Aadmi Party, the Congress and the RJD, moved adjournment notices in both the houses to discuss the matter. Meanwhile, Union Home Minister Amit Shah came down heavily on Congress and other parties in the opposition, while he assured that as long as BJP is in power, no one can capture even an inch of land. Furthermore, Shah said that Congress is politicizing the issue and asked if the party did its research. While talking about the India-China border issue, the Union Home Minister asserted that India has not ceded an inch in land and assured that as long as the BJP is in power, this will not happen.
अरुणाचल प्रदेश के तवांग सेक्टर में हमारी सीमा पर 9 दिसंबर 2022 को हुई एक घटना के बारे में अवगत कराना चाहूंगा। उपसभापति महोदय, 9 दिसंबर 2022 को चाइनीज पीएलए ट्रूप्स ने तवांग सेक्टर के यांगसे एरिया में लाइन ऑफ एक्चुअल कंट्रोल पर अतिक्रमण कर स्टेटस को एक तरफा बदलने का प्रयास किया। चाइना के इस प्रयास का हमारी सेना ने दृढ़ता के साथ सामना किया। उपसभापति और सदन को यह भी बताना चाहूंगा, इस फेस ऑफ में हाथापाई भी हुई और भारतीय सेना ने बहादुरी से पीएलए को हमारी टेरिटरी में अतिक्रमण करने से रोका और उन्हें उनकी पोस्ट पर वापस जाने के लिए मजबूर कर दिया। इस झड़प में दोनों ओर के सैनिकों को कुछ चोटें आई हैं। उपसभापति महोदय, मैं इस सदन को यह बताना चाहता हूं कि हमारे किसी भी सैनिक की न तो मृत्यु हुई है और न ही कोई गंभीर रूप से घायल हुआ। इंडियन मिलिट्री कमांडर्स के टाइमली इंटरवेंशन के कारण पीएलए सोल्जर्स अपनी लोकेशंस पर वापस चले गए और इस घटना के पश्चात एरिया के लोकल कमांडर ने 11 दिसंबर 2022 को अपने चाइनीज काउंटर पार्ट के साथ स्थापित व्यवस्था के तहत एक फ्लैग मीटिंग भी की और इस घटना पर चर्चा की। चीनी पक्ष को इस तरह के एक्शंस के लिए मना किया गया और सीमा पर शांति बनाए रखने के लिए उन्हें कहा गया। इस मुद्दे को चीनी पक्ष के साथ कूटनीतिक स्तर पर भी उठाया गया है। उपसभापति महोदय, मैं इस सदन को आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि हमारी सेनाएं हमारी भौमिक अखंडता को सुरक्षित रखने के लिए पूरी तरह से प्रतिबद्ध हैं और इसके खिलाफ किसी भी प्रयास को रोकने के लिए सदैव तत्पर है। मुझे विश्वास है कि यह सदन हमारी सेनाओं की वीरता और साहस को एक स्वर से समर्थन देगा और अध्यक्ष महोदय, मैं आश्वस्त हूं कि यह संसद बिना किसी संशय के भारत की सेना की क्षमता, शौर्य, पराक्रम और प्रतिबद्धता का भी अभिनंदन करेगी।
कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार है, नरेंद्र मोदी इसके प्रधानमंत्री है और जब तक भारतीय जनता पार्टी की मोदी सरकार चल रही है, 1 इंच जमीन पर भी कोई कब्जा नहीं कर सकता। कल अपने सेना के जवानों ने जो 8 की देर रात को और 9 की सुबह को जो वीरता दिखाई है, मैं इसकी भूरी प्रशंसा करता हूं। इन्होंने घुसे हुए सभी लोगों को कुछ ही घंटों में वापस खदेड़ दिया।
Marking the 21st anniversary of 2001 Parliament House attack, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, several cabinet ministers, parliamentarians paid floral tributes to the security personnel and victims in the Parliament premises on Tuesday. Vice President Dhankar, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and Sonia Gandhi also paid homage to valiant martyrs who laid down their lives while defending the Parliament against terrorism on December 13, 2001. The terrorist attack led by Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed attacked parliament, which led to the deaths of civil security personnel and increased tensions between India and Pakistan, resulting in 2001 to 2002 India-Pakistan standoff. After Bharatiya Janata Party registered a landslide victory in the state election by winning 156 out of the 182 seats, Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel on Tuesday took charge of his office in Gujarat's Gandhinagar. Earlier on Monday, Patel had taken oath along with his 16 other ministers in presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and top BJP leaders including Rajnath Singh and National BJP President JP Nadda. The first meeting of Finance and Central Bank deputies under India's G20 presidency got underway in Bangalore on Tuesday. The three-day meeting, which is jointly hosted by the Ministry of Finance and Reserve Bank of India, is focused on India's key priorities relating to accelerating progress on the SDGs, lifestyle for environment and data for development. During the meeting, Indian presidency will hold two events which includes data for development and infusion new life into green development. Notably, G20 members, guest countries and international organizations attended the meeting held under G20 presidency. Over the Citizenship Amendment Act, the Supreme Court on Tuesday scheduled the pleas for hearing on January 10, 2023, challenging the constitutional validity of Section 6A of the Citizenship Act inserted by way of an amendment in 1985 in furtherance of the Assam Accord. A five-judge constitution headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud took note of submissions of senior advocate Kapil Sibal, appearing for one of the petitioners, that the petitions needed to be segregated and the issues needed to be formulated for adjudication. On December 17, 2014, a matter relating to citizenship in Assam was referred to Constitution Bench, while on April 19, 2017, the Apex Court constituted the bench to hear the case. Trinamool Congress Chief and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has arrived in Meghalaya for 2 days on Monday to prepare for the upcoming assembly elections in the state. TMC Chief, accompanied by Party General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee, was welcomed by Party's state in charge Manas Ranjan Bhunia, State President Charles Pingro, along with the opposition leader Mukul Samma. Meanwhile, Mamata Banerjee will be meeting party workers from all the 60 assembly constituencies to discuss strategies for the upcoming assembly elections. The TMC chief is also expected to participate in a pre-Christmas celebration on December 14 before leaving for West Bengal. The deadly Zika virus has infected a 5-year-old girl from Karnataka's Raichur district. State Health Minister Sudhakar, while confirming the case, stated that it is the first Zika virus case in Karnataka and added that the state is taking all precautionary measures to contain the virus. The minister further stated that the patient had no travel history, whereas 3 samples were sent to Pune for test and the first sample came out positive on December 8. Nationalist Congress Party President Sharad Pawar received a death threat from an unidentified person over a call on Tuesday. Pawar informed that an unidentified person called him and threatened him in Hindi. Meanwhile, a case has been registered against the person under Section 294, 506, 2 of Indian Penal Code, and police notified that further investigations are underway. In the ongoing pornography case, the Apex Court on Tuesday has granted anticipatory bail to Raj Kundra, Poonam Pandey, Sherlene Chopra and Umesh Kamath. Along with the bail, the court has ordered the accused to cooperate in the investigation as when required. The accused also have to approach the concerned Mumbai trial court on regular basis, while Kundra and Pandey filed a plea to quash the obscenity proceedings against them in the court. Following the RPG blast that took place in Punjab's Taran Taran Police Kendra on December 10, 4 persons were detained on Monday who helped with logistics. A National Investigation Agency team hinted a terror link to the incident, and later 6 for Justice claimed the responsibility for the attack. Meanwhile, Station House Officer Parkash Singh was removed from Sarhali Kalan Police Station and was replaced by Sukhbir Singh, and a case was registered under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. On the occasion of 150th birth anniversary of Indian philosopher Sri Aurobindo, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday via video conferencing will participate in a program and release commemorative coin and postal stamp. The program will be held in Kamban Kalai, Sangam, Puducherry under the aegis of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, where PM Modi will attend the meeting at 5 p.m. Mumbai's air quality is deteriorating day by day and has reached a poor category, making the air quality worse than Delhi. Notably, the air quality index improved to moderate category in Delhi, whereas in Mumbai, the AQI stood at 204 in Bandra Kurla complex. As per the data released by Central Pollution Control Board in Delhi, the air quality was in moderate category in several areas such as 171 at IGI Airport, 178 at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium and 185 at Pusa. Meanwhile, for the last 2 days, the AQI of the financial capital of India remained poor according to System of Air Quality and Weather Forecasting and Research. The Grand Old Party's Bharat Jodo Yatra resumed from Rajasthan on Tuesday, with party leaders and Rahul and Priyanka Gandhi taking the lead. The Padyatra started from Jinapur area of Savai Madhopur district and will continue till the Dehlot area in the same district. Earlier, Priyanka Gandhi along with Sonia Gandhi participated in the yatra to make the people of the country aware about women empowerment. Meanwhile, several Congress leaders opined that the Padyatra is the longest march on foot by any Indian politician in the history of India and added that Rahul Gandhi's yatra has contributed a lot to the party's performance in Himachal Pradesh. Notably, Congress's Kanyakumari to Kashmir Mass Contact program aims to revive its connect with people at the grassroots level amid back-to-back poll setbacks over the years. External Affairs Minister on Tuesday morning met with his United Arab Emirates counterpart Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan in Abu Dhabi. During his visit, Jaishankar reviewed the prospects of consolidating ties and the comprehensive strategies partnerships between the two nations. Furthermore, the two ministers also discussed on strengthening cooperation in every sectors including health, technology, economy and trade. As many as 6 people were killed, including 2 police officers, during a shootout in the Australian state of Queensland on Monday. The incident took place at Wiambilla, where 4 police officers were initially shot at while visiting the property to investigate reports of a missing person. Over the tragic incident, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese via Twitter condoled for the departed soul and called it a heartbreaking day for the families and friends of the police officers. The wait for the much-awaited semi-final clash between Argentina and Croatia is finally over in the Qatar World Cup 2022, as both will be looking to seal a place in the final on Wednesday. The important match will be played in the iconic Lusail Stadium, while Croatia last played against Argentina in the previous World Cup held at Russia, where they trashed the South Americans 3-0. The pressure on one of the world's best, Lionel Messi, would be very high, as this will be his last World Cup. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us